live in Bali Islands, there is a few of spraying agenda, but we have no, there is a challenging situations. I think it's from the case of uh, Bali, Sumompo, Salatiga is the continuation, the consistencies of the spray itself. And this is could be maybe I share a little bit stories from friends who share what is the situation, challenging situation is first maybe with the community itself because uh, we have maybe we have many people I think that I believe who care about the environment and about this, but we have also a lack of uh, everyone is quite busy. Everyone is quite busy, and to find in the to do the program in the proper days or continuous day is really need a commitment. Uh, uh, so it is good to have in the local first, to be local, to be build the base of the locals community first, which is quite strong. We can do like in Bali is in everywhere, like mostly in Indonesia and in, all most of the province we have like leaders. Yeah, all the leaders around the province. We have leaders who we believe is quite focused, and they have enough time to manage with the friends who can arrange this time. So this is important for the community to have a strong base of the volunteer itself. Yeah, and second is the availability of the ecoenzyme. But there is no problem, I think, for the availability of the ecoenzyme because most of the volunteer is making like almost every day quite a lot. So, but the problem is with the governments because we have cooperation with the governments. The problem is the government is don't have their own ecoenzyme. That's why I don't know, but most of it like maybe like they're making only one time or two time or three times, and they have very limited stock of ecoenzyme in their office or everywhere. So they keep asking uh, the communities to provide the ecoenzyme, which is for long term it is not good. We would like, right, we would like government to be involved very serious for these matters. So I hope this one like make sure the governments also we could influence them. Please make yourself give us a station or something, but you have to make also the stock of the ecoenzyme and the local community also it can run with uh, at least few teams, few groups that could be uh, changing during every spray. Yeah, and also we have also place or station in the area that we want to use the ecoenzyme like that.
Correct, right. That helps a lot with my question. And I have a question in the chat as well, which they're asking that is there any specific bioenzyme that you use?
Uh, no, we don't have any specific bioenzyme that we use for the spray, but this is maybe we share a little bit that in Indonesia we have we call bioenzyme banks. So this is the banks is quite for some few years is already active, which is the bank itself is like a place available in area in the city where the communities have that activity to give a opportunity for the volunteers or everyone who have more stocks of ecoenzyme to be they donate the ecoenzyme, the bioenzyme, they can donate. So we have just need to provide the area, the tanks for the ecoenzyme. And so Like in Bali, we have a bank of ecoenzyme in area, and it's like every month there is someone is donating their ecoenzyme, and it's quite a lot. I think it's like more than 10,000 or some 10,000 tons. I don't know. It's 10 ton or something. It's quite a lot. But this makes very rich of enzyme inside the content of the enzyme, right? So in one tank, we refill all the donate enzyme from all volunteers who giving. So it's make the enzyme even like the smelly not good smell enzyme we put inside is become nice smell. So we have a very rich bioenzymes we have from everywhere, and put mixed together in the tank in the banks. And every time we have like some issues with like national urgency, like few times like a virus in like anthrax, or there is a mouth and nail disease for the cows in Indonesia. It's we don't have to wait for the all the volunteers community like to gather the ecoenzyme, but we just need to take from the banks how much we need, and then we send to the area that need it. Yes.
Very inspiring again, the whole idea of building a bank and it being so active there. So it is definitely quite lot of work that people there are doing. And so moving to my next question. When we use bioenzymes at this big scale, right? So, sorry. Yes. What are the small things that people neglect? So, you can spray bioenzymes definitely, and you said once in 2 weeks you were spraying the bioenzyme. So, what are the small things that anyone could neglect while doing this?
Okay. Everyone neglect.
Yeah, are there any not do's, like do not do this, do not do this? Are there any do
Okay.
nots?
Okay. So uh, in Indonesia, we still have also this how to say it about don't do this, don't do it. Maybe it's because of the situation of the area itself. And for the landfill, uh, from the first, in case of Sumompo, they doing a consistent of sprays like before, like every 2 weeks, and now it's become every month. And now, last time I heard it's when sometimes when the concentration of the gas of the methane or hydrogen sulfide is quite high, or the odor smell is quite high, they doing the spraying. So maybe we could tell also maybe this is the challenging things, the issue. If we could doing the consistent spray of the landfill, maybe we could make the trash, or uh, you know the sharing of the knowledge of the about the bioenzyme to be nationwide known by the peoples of the local is more faster.
Understood. Matlab, at least on the active sites, we can spray consistently, if not the ones that are already like full, but the active ones should be sprayed consistently.
Yes.
Got it. So that was a really good session, I guess, and we all learned a lot. And thank you so much for bringing this knowledge to us. And I'm glad I have a dump yard right outside my colony. I don't know if I'll get support enough, but I'll try to gather that first, and then definitely I'll work on that. So thank you so much, team, for bringing us this knowledge. With this, moving on to our next speaker, Yogini ma'am.
Preeti, I think Preeti ji has to say something. She's raised her hand.
Oh, yes, ma'am. Sorry.
Yeah, but I could have spoken later also. It's just that, we did some work in Kashmir about spraying it in landfill. So just wanted to share few things, and it has definitely given us some. This was in Kashmir what we did, and the kind of it smells, and the person who helped us in doing is also attending the session, and I'm sure we will take it further there. This was you find all kind of things all mixed, and to protect ourselves we had to put this enzyme on our body also. It was and we could actually bring the leachate as a the liquid what you see here floating down, these are black ones here. This is the leachate what you see before the landfill. It's a dirty water. So this water we could convert it to the irrigation quality with enzyme. It's a big pond of leachate, and they are very huge and continuously emitting the toxic gases, which actually makes life really miserable of people around the landfill and people who are working in landfill. It is a very big issue in our country everywhere. So this you can see the leachate, all that kind of thing. But yeah, we are in talking terms with government. Hopefully we will do. We also did, we made enzymes there itself in the landfill so that we can, start using it more and more. So that was only share what I had to say. But I think Yogini has a very nice case study to share with all of us. Thank you.
Right. Ma'am, while speaking of that, right, I just thought, why do we need a weekly spray? Can we do something like the spray system like farmers have, right? How they sprinkle water in their farms, right?
Preeti, we can do that. We can also use a drone technology to do it in a continuous basis. But right now, whatever situation is before adding on to any other technology, whatever we have.
Cost.
So yeah, and it is a huge scale. If you see the
Correct.
Delhi one, it is like so big. It's higher than Qutub Minar. So we have very big challenges, and I feel we can definitely solve these challenges. Yeah, so the biggest challenge what we have is partnering with government, what Iskandar was facing there. So it's definitely a very big challenge. But let's see if with this, if we can have more people who understand this and who understand the criticality of the challenge or the issue what we have right now. It is definitely a very critical issue, and each one, I mean, children, the way they are born with the lungs issue and all that, no, it's all we need to start handling it. It's a very critical time right now.
Correct.
Yeah.
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 Thank you for bringing that case study, ma'am. So yes, I was talking about Yogini ma'am. She wears so many hats, so very difficult to describe her. She's a director at YU Technologies, founder of Be Live in Biotech. She's a co-founder of Parivartan, and an environmental educator, entrepreneur, and a Kathak dancer. Her journey in environment work began with research in biomedical waste management, and today she represents India on global platforms, including the G20, speaking on bioenzymes and sustainable development. Today, she'll be helping us go through the case study of Ambikapur, the India's zero waste city, a powerful example of how women led systems can transform entire cities. The story is about waste, yes, but also about women power and leadership and consistency. Yogini ma'am, the stage is all yours.
Thank you, Preeti. Thank you so much for this wonderful introduction. Thanks a lot. So, today I'll be talking about a case study of Ambikapur. Ambikapur is a small city where, people were okay with what right now Preeti ji showed us, the landfill. The site was exactly like that, a landfill right very close to the heart of the city. And imagine people were okay with it. So that is about it, so, and how, when having leaders, the right kind of leaders, they can change the entire city from what it looked like a landfill, a litter box, to a beautiful city. This is a tale of a city where how women, when come together, show us ki, change is possible. And waste management, here I may be sounding a very pro women person, but yes, that's how all of us are. That when waste management is in our hands, we make it possible. So I'll take you through a small presentation. 1 second. Let me just share my screen. Yes. So this story is about Ambikapur. From household waste to community wealth, women SHGs prove that sustainability begins in capable hands. And those capable hands are the Swachhata Didis, none other than the community, the people, the resident women of this city. So I'll just take you through the entire presentation. So this Ambikapur is a small city in Surguja district in Chhattisgarh. Chhattisgarh is a state in India. So the population of this city is around 1.45 lakh, and the area is spread around across 40 square kilometers. So the number of households is 27247. That's 27,247 houses. And imagine the quantity of waste which is generated is 51 million tons per day. And before the waste management scene changed, they had around 623 community bins and the garbage points were 2,000. Okay, so this is the state of Chhattisgarh. What was the waste scenario before 2015? 2015 is the time when this entire scene changed. So you can look at the pictures, you can see there were 2,000 plus open garbage points, which were just overflowing community bins. Just look around the community bins. They are all garbage everywhere, mixed garbage. Everywhere there's mixed garbage. There are children, there are men, there are women, all around the garbage. And kind of, got used to that this is their life, this is how it is, there cannot be anything else. So due to this attitude, due to this kind of management, 15 to 16 acre garbage mountain was located right into the next to the heart of the city, which is just 3.5 kilometers from the city center. So this was a pile of legacy waste, imagine. And the disposal site was prone to fires, polluting gases, everything. Like right now, Mr. Ishkandar mentioned there were different gases like carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, carbon disulfide, and methane, of course, which all these gases are the main greenhouse gases, which are very, very, if you inhale them just once, there are so many problems otherwise. And just imagine what was the situation of people living around in these situations. They had health issues, they had environmental issues, lung issues, skin issues, everything. And even the leachate treatment, everything needed lot of money was involved without any result. So frequent soil and leachate treatment was done, but there was no result to it. Nothing happened positively after that. So what happened next? So there was a change in the entire, management, you can say. So Ms. Ritu Sen, she's an IS officer. She was there then posted to this place, and she was the district collector of the Surguja district in 2015. And I was fortunate enough to attend her session in Delhi, where she described that the first day of my work in Suruja district, I was welcomed, and just behind me was a board which said "Welcome to Ambikapur," and the backdrop of this board was the legacy waste landfill. So then that made her feel ki, what is this, what can be done. So when you start thinking about good things, you get connected with many people who actually want to do the work in the right way. So what happened then? There was this Mr. Ritesh Seni, who was the then Ambikapur Municipal Corporation, where he was working over there, and a key person in changing the site of what Ambikapur looks now. And also the technical support was given by Shri C. Srinivasan. So these three people together, along with the community, we will see how they changed the total face of this city. So what was the turning point? There was a launch of the garbage clinic model. So right now we are talking about the entire waste, not just the organic waste. So they started a solid liquid resource management, or which is also called as SLRM. So what was first started? Door-to-door waste collection. What has happened is, if you don't have a door-to-door waste collection system, the entire system collapses. So first and foremost, what they had was door-to-door waste collection. Now, how the waste was collected? It was collected as dry waste and wet waste. So for people to make them understand what is dry waste, what is wet waste, they did have a proper education or educational programs, awareness programs, where people were door to door going and explaining what is wet waste, why you need to segregate, what is the need, how it is harming you, everything, right from the smallest point, everything was explained to them. And then this 100% door-to-door waste collection was possible. 100% source segregation was possible. Waste was processed within the wards. When the waste so I'm talking about the wet waste. They had small community compost areas where the waste was processed, the waste was converted into the compost, and then the other dry waste was taken for the recycling. And then when you say 100% source segregation, there was just 10% left, which was not recyclable. So that waste was called as reject waste, which was sent to the cement kilns, was added as the additives in these kilns. And towards the end of this entire management, there was no roadside dustbins towards the end. So, yes. And how was this? How this model was achieved? Because of decentralized waste processing. So, how many? So, in this small city, there were 17 to 20 decentralized centers. Also, they were named as garbage clinics. So, why this garbage clinics? Because the garbage was treated over here. If you can see in these pictures, you can see there are women who are treating the garbage. So how are they treating? They're segregating. Every small piece was segregated. Even the hair was segregated from the garbage. The eggshells, the hair, everything was segregated. Tiny, tiny, minute things. So there was around 156 categories of dry waste which was segregated, imagine. And then the daily processing, the city processed approximately of 47 to 51 metric ton of waste every day, with 90%, which was sorted and for the sale as recyclables within 24 hours. They had a time slot. In the next slide, I will show you the time slot, how these ladies managed everything. And if you can see in this picture over here, if you can see where I'm pointing, there are different, these are the caps of the bottles, and here in the other basket are the refills of the pens.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much. So these are the refills of the bottles. And here you can see the lady segregating into different ways. So all these wastes are, segregated. This is called as the waste or the garbage clinics, where the waste was segregated. And then the total dumping site which was there was completely converted into a garden. And how this was done. So right now we saw with the garbage enzyme or bioenzyme how the entire waste was treated, the landfill was treated and then settled down. Ishkandarji very nicely explained it to us. But over here, what was done? The fresh, first and foremost, the landfill site, the extra whatever waste was going to the landfill site, because of this 100% segregation, sorting, and converting the waste into resource, the landfill sites were not further dumped with any kind of garbage. The complete garbage thing was stopped. There was no fresh garbage which went to the landfill because of all the arrangements done before that. So what happened then, this legacy waste which was already there was then spread out into thin layers. Okay, so these layers were 6-inch layers, and then they were injected with this bioculture which consisted of cow dung, cow urine, and jaggery. Just like bioenzymes, they use this bioculture. And the best part about this bioculture was all the Swachhata Didis. They have made this bioculture, they are making this bioculture in their homes, and the municipal corporation is buying this bioculture from them. So layer by layer, this treatment of spraying this bioculture on the landfill layers was done. And then finally, all this, it was also seeded with ragi. Ragi seeds were spread across ragi tha. Then there was also rai, which is mustard. Mustard seeds were spread. And this landfill site was covered with a net so that no birds can, take away the seeds. And it was covered and protected against all the parasites. So then after that, a green hillock was formed, which was later converted into a public park. So from a stinking dump site, everywhere the leachate, just like what Preeti ji had showed the picture of the leachate flowing everywhere, stink and stench everywhere, the flies, the vectors, everything, that was converted completely into a beautiful community garden, community space from which the revenue was generated. And imagine, for this large pura, whatever this waste management system, all the ladies were responsible for this, and the garbage transformed into a profitable city resource. So we have figures over here, which I got from them, which was 12.5 millions per year from recyclable waste sales, 4 millions per year earned through compost sales, and 18.3 millions earned or generated via household and commercial user charges. So for the picking up of waste, they were, every household was charged something for that. And then, all this waste model came to picture. And they also had a wonderful innovation in them. They started a restaurant, which accepted plastic in exchange of food. And that was also called as a garbage cafe. And the name, a very interesting name for the cafe, was More the Waste, Better the Taste. So this was one garbage cafe, which was an innovation of Ambikapur. Plastic waste was used in the construction of the road. Then zero open dumping. There was no dumping of any kind of waste in open. Clean streets. There are no dustbins. It's a zero landfill city. Imagine a landfill, a city which was known for its landfill is now a zero landfill city. And they have received in the cleanest city award in the small city category. You can see in the third row, you can see the name of Ambikapur over here. We have Ambikapur under the population of 50,000 to 3 lakh. Ambikapur has taken its position over here. And former the dump site, now a public park, and people are now trying to replicate this Ambikapur model, just like we know how Indore model is now trying to be replicated. Yes, Ambikapur also holds its position, and the model is recognized nationally and internationally. And the best part about this is everything was led out by the ladies of Ambikapur. The entire women-led organization, around 500 women are employed. They are proud of what they are doing. They are proud Swachhata Didis today, and earning for their families. Their families are having a better life. The children are having a better education, better health, and definitely they're saving on money because there is very little which is, now wasted or anything on the medical problems. So many otherwise there would have been a medical issue, health issues. So there is nothing like that because it's all clean now. It's a beautiful model. So this was a case study which we wanted to discuss. And so the proud ladies of Ambikapur, where we wanted Miss Ritu Sen herself to come and do this session, but since she wasn't available, I got this opportunity to present this to you. Thank you so much. Hope, this model gives us more and more, hope that, yes, we can also change the look of, our cities and have much more cleaner cities in our place. And when we make, the people living in the city, if we make them understand, if we show them a little bit of, maybe we show the picture of profit, because nowadays everything runs with a profit. So if we show them the picture of profit, that this is what you are going to earn out of it, and this is your city, you should feel proud about it. So a lot of change, is possible just, by just giving a little bit of incentive to the people who are living in the city. So this is all about the beautiful city of Ambikapur, which was once known as a city of stench. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Yogini ma'am, for bringing us this case study and preparing for this presentation and being so motivational throughout that the change is possible and the landfills like these can be converted to something like community parks. I love the idea of garbage cafe where you gave food in exchange of plastic. And I hope these small tips, right, maybe somewhere someday we will also use in some other work. So really glad to hear it from you.
And also, Preeti, where I had, when I heard this, when I met Miss Sen in Delhi, two of the Swachhata Didis had come along with her. And they were so proud to, tell about the story of their city, how their work, how they did everything. And one thing which I really liked was that they made the bioculture and the municipal corporation bought it from them. So that is where, the difference, we can ask people we can have communities making bioenzymes and we can help them, build up or generate income by buying it from them. So that was the best thing which was motivating for the ladies to work for this.
Definitely. So inspiring. Like it covered everything from employment to motivation to thinking about ecology, how much difference it would have made for the residents living there. So they would have been so proud, and for the ones who were opposing it probably initially, they would also have got inspired and they would also tell these stories. Glad to have you and have this presentation. Now, I would like to invite Preeti ma'am for giving us a vote of thanks for the session. Sorry, I totally missed the questions. Sorry. If anyone
Yeah.
has any questions, please, we
No,
will have.
I want to make few things very, I mean, I just want to highlight, we are such an amazing group we have here, and each one of us, we are spread across India. So you can imagine if each one of us take up one unit, one landfill, how much difference we can make. We have to start working backwards. It is definite, but yeah, the entrepreneurship comes only when we start working towards it, and make that difference. You see, yeah, it is such a beautiful story what Yogini shared. It was such an amazing journey what Iskandarji had shared. Changes can happen. It's only that I feel we need to put some more willingness into it and some more good effort into it to make it happen. And women are always there around, and only, and I feel only women can make actually a fantastic change. So it's like if we go meet the local officers there who are whether it is a corporation or district magistrate, and we speak to them, we talk to them, we tell. First we have to start selling these concepts to them, because they may not be even knowing about it. We just have to make it very clear to them that we are there with them. And like how Iskandar was telling, we need to work with government. We cannot do, things all by ourselves. We need to go align ourselves with them, with their policies, and take it further. This is definitely possible. And now, it's like the smell issue is everywhere because of landfill. Many cities are facing these issues, and we can solve it. It's only that we just have to start working towards it. काम सबका है, everybody is busy, very busy. But we need to take out the time and commitment and start working. Ek mail once in a week, if you start reminding those officers again and again every week, I'm sure this will happen. If not, in next 5 6 months, we can definitely fix few appointments and start working towards it. And whoever goes, which each area can be taken care by each representative. We are so many of us. We can take care of that, and we make sure government buy from them. We make sure we have a strong community behind us who makes the enzyme, and enzymes are never enough. We need so much so many, and Satish ji is already there. Our bioenzyme is bank is ready, getting ready. Another bioenzyme bank is getting ready. Like there are so many, so we have to just start working on it. And I think Neeta ji wants to talk, and
Thank you so much. This was a wonderful session. I attended the yesterday's also. I'm looking forward to the first one. I missed it because of some prior. Yogini, wonderful. It was lovely to hear you. 2019, I started when in my presentation, I used to always talk about Ambikapur, cafe. They started in 2019, the concept of that garbage cafe. And that time they were collecting plastic to make roads, and now they have won award. This is creditable, wonderful story. This was really nice. And Mr. Iskandar, I thoroughly enjoyed your presentation. I mean, such a simple thing of spraying, which Preeti also shared that, just by spraying bioenzyme, you can take care of the smell. I've done it in our PGH hospital over here, because we had this so-called horrible composter, which is a mechanized composter, and it used to produce a lot of gases and does wonders. But my question to you is that, when you're tackling landfills, which are mass, huge, humongous. In India, we have humongous, the oldest one is in Deonar. It's massive. They're like colonies, So are you looking at only bioenzyme of a monoculture, or only of a particular type, or is it that bioenzyme of any, even a mixed variety can be used? So that's my question. So because we're talking about producing in bulk.
yeah. So can I answer this?
Oh, sure. Yes, thank you.
So, Neetaji, see now, we need enzymes with the complexity of the challenges.
Hmm.
Like सिर्फ अगर हमें घर की सफाई करनी है तो I think the lemon will do.
Yeah.
But if we have to go for a little more complication thing like STP or the wastewater where we don't know what is the composition of it, like landfill, so we need to have the mixed culture, and this can be definitely used. And mixed culture, as Iskandar ji also was talking, they just make and they donate it, and that is what is required. And enzyme, it will work. It's only that like yesterday, we were looking at, the quality of enzyme. If it matches that parameters, I think it will work.
Okay. I always make mixed culture. I believe
Yeah.
in the mixed culture because I feel that I heard someone, I'm forgetting his name, he says that the more variety, the more variations of bacteria. So
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
get more, strength in that.
Yeah, so it is something like biodiversity and monoculture, monocrop.
Yeah, yes,
So,
yes. I
yes,
have
so this,
another question, and I have a lot of concern about this.
yeah.
There are a lot of groups which are talking about making enzymes and all, and they're self-styled groups, WhatsApp groups, and all. But what pains me is when people are buying good food and making bioenzyme. I somehow feel now we are in a time when we are going through this process where the soil fertility is going down. Food is a scarcity, it's expensive. So what is the message you need to give to these people who are buying good food and they're turning it into bioenzyme instead of consuming it or giving it to the people who really need it? So if you can, because there's somehow I'm feeling people are just into the whole process of making bioenzyme and as many varieties as possible, rather than saying that this is a product which is to be made only from waste. So the waste becomes a resource.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that is what the BA has been telling. It has to be, we need to make the resource, whatever resources are around us, the waste, what we throw, we need to make use of that. And we completely discourage this food kind of thing. And when you make it for consumption, see, that's what I said. When you make it for something, I mean, it all depends on what they are using for. It just doesn't matter. It's like fancy thing, it doesn't work because we are talking about solutions. We are not talking about those cosmetic products which is there on the shelf. We are talking about the solution. We have the solution for wastewater. We have the solution for landfill. We have the solution for the dirty air what we are breathing in. So we are talking about the solution. We are not talking about any kind of products. So
Thank you.
product making is another ball game. So that
Yes.
also we did we did address
Yes,
that
yes,
as
yes,
well. Yeah.
yes. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And also, Neetaji,
Yes.
always I get this question: can we make bioenzyme out of the rotten fruit? I mean, yes, that is what we are
Yeah.
doing,
You're doing now? Yeah.
Yes, of
Okay.
course. Yes,
Yeah.
because
No, I always say put it for composting. I rather have something for my
yeah, you can
composting.
just cut whatever you have. If there's a worm, and then definitely you cut it and put it
Yeah.
for composting. But otherwise, you can always use the peels. You can always use a little bit of rotten fruit. There is no harm in it. You can always use it. You needn't buy fruits to make bioenzymes. That is something
Yeah.
which is
Exactly.
absolutely, need to be
Exactly.
addressed.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Exactly. Thank you.
Any other questions anyone has got? We would like to ask even our Indonesian friends, guests who have joined us today, your any questions or any kind of information if you'd like to share with us, because when Juliana shared with me the event venue, that was actually amazing. I really liked it because it is like walk the talk. We are doing the ceremonial function there, just on the landfill, just putting one little shed there and doing it. It was very encouraging. And anything else? But anyone wants to ask anything?
Ma'am, we have one question which is unanswered in the chat.
Yeah.
where they're asking how much quantity of bioenzyme to spray on landfills or dump. What is the, like, we know the dilution rate, what is the quantity?
Yeah, so it all depends on the landfill size. We can't tell right away like that. And every landfill has its own properties, right? So some stinks very much, some has very less toxicity. So it all depends. Smiley, yes, Smiley, you're open to ask questions.
Hello.
Yes, Smiley, yes.
Yes. Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
Good evening, all. It's very nice session today. I just joining late due to some network issues. Well, I have some question like this is one scheme on national mission on natural farming. Last year, I think November, they launched. You know about this scheme. So
No.
they national mission on natural farming.
Yes.
The government has to establish 10,000 bio-input resource center in under this scheme.
Mm.
So, is there any connection with your academy with to establish the
Yeah,
centers?
so we will have soon some connection. Yesterday we had a very good session on this. So we are looking forward to have something concrete in that area.
Okay.
Yeah. Mhm.
And what's about the other sites like Gazipur and the Sol in Delhi
We
around?
have the solution, and Gazipur is, I think every year it gets into fire.
Yes.
And there is a challenge, yes. And as any other country or city, we do have problem accessing the people there.
Like government always says they spend around 13,000 crore rupees to clean the
Yeah.
air under the
Yeah.
National Clean Air Program.
Mm.
But nothing happened.
No, if you fix Gazipur, your Delhi air quality will improve.
So how can Delhi community connect with or collaborate with your academy and go for way forward? Anything action?
Yes, we will definitely work around that. We will definitely collaborate and start working towards it. We have good volunteers in Delhi, so we can definitely take it forward.
Okay, fine. That's good.
Yeah,
Thank you.
thank you. Anyone else wants to discuss from Indonesia? Any questions? What I understood, no, we have like Srinagar, Kashmir is a beautiful place in our country. It's on the Himalayas, and people go as a tourist there. And same as Indonesia, you have Bali, so there you have a lot of visitors, lot of tourists there, right? And making this place more beautiful from inside out is very important for us to fix it right now. And no questions at all? Juliana, you're mute.
Yeah, very amazed with the innovation that just now Yogiti told us that maybe we should think together. So if you say just now selling to the government, that means we have to share this innovation, right? Just to give them the perception, and maybe you can share us the detail that the proposal maybe that we can share with the government too here.
Mhm.
At least start from the province, and yeah, let's see how
Yeah.
how it be, because this coming New Year is very good to have a meeting together and sit together, and maybe we can plan something
Yeah.
within this year, right? Why
Yes.
not?
Yes,
Thank
why
you for
not?
the inspiration, and
Yes.
we hope to
Yes.
collaborate soon, as we are going to meet you all in March. So I hope I can ask some more people to join too
Yes.
by 8 March. So see you there
Yeah. See
soon.
you all there. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. And we will definitely, Iskander, we would like to have your presentation so that we can talk to our people here. And we will share Yogini's presentation
Yes,
also, that
please.
we can start talking about it and to our respective governments.
Mm,
And in Thailand, Dr. Roshukon has trained some people in villages to make petrol from plastic
mm,
waste. So, the plastic waste petrol is like a cottage industry there.
mm,
And this can definitely be implemented, I feel, everywhere, because a lot of plastic use is there.
mm,
And we can start making these kind of things.
mm, mm. Yeah.
Um,
Very grateful to have this event. So
mm,
yeah, I hope all my volunteer in Indonesia also have the same feeling.
yes, yes. So, Nagesh, can I call you?
Sure.
Nagesh, now it is for you to say a vote of thanks, and then we'll close with our pledge.
This is not close. This is the beginning.
Yes.
With the praise.
Hi, Nagesh.
Yeah.
Mm,
First of all, happy New Year to all of you. I
Yeah.
would like to begin by wishing Dr. Roshokan's good health and happy birthday. I extend my sincere gratitude to all the distinguished speakers for their valuable scientific contributions. And thank you. I would like to thank all my BA team, volunteer, and the technical team for their support throughout the 3 days for the webinar. This is the grand success for us. Then finally, thank you all the participants for their active engagement and the meaningful interactions. Let us carry this momentum forward and encourage us. All the best. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. So moving forward, before we jump on the pledge, so just adding to what Preeti ma'am said, right? So in this event, definitely it was a success. If there was just one habit, one thought, or one decision that you could change today from the talk that we have given, right? On all the 3 days. So it means a lot to us, and it definitely tells us that we did something that can impact change. So thank you for being present, thank you for caring, and thank you for choosing regeneration every single day. Now I will call upon Swati ma'am for doing the pledge.
I pledge to embrace and promote the use of bioenzymes to protect our soil, air, and water. I commit to making and using bioenzyme for organic waste management, reducing chemical pollutants, and fostering sustainable ecosystems. Together, we will safeguard our environment and create a cleaner, healthier world for all.
Yeah.
Happy World Bioenzyme Day.
Happy World Bioenzyme Day.
Happy World Bioenzyme Day.
Yeah.
Happy World Bioenzyme Day, everyone. And I'll request everyone to, if we all can switch on our videos, we
Pause.
all can take a picture together.
Mm.